Alright folks, figured I'd do a quick rundown on my new drip system I just put in. I'm going to get some light in here. This is down in my small utility room in the basement. There I have a tap on my cold water line coming into my water heater, which will work out kind of nice because the heat from the water heater naturally rises up, so I should get warmer than just straight cold water. Comes down, runs into my filter, which I can turn on and off right here. I don't know if you can see, it comes out the other side. I've got the line, yep, right there, sorry. Right there, running up, going across. Follows my black pipe into the fish room. Now we got to go to the fish room to see the rest. Sorry about my mess here. I still got to clean up. Here's where the water line comes back into this room, the fish room. I just got zip tying it, which I have to clean up a little bit yet. Zip tie. And then that is a 60 gallon per day flow regulator. Not a, it's not an emitter, it's a regulator. Come down, put a 90 in, drop it off. Right now I have it wide open just to try and run it, but if I want to restrict the drip, well, it's 60 gallons per day, it's really not a drip. But if I want to restrict the flow, I can start, I can adjust that valve to where I need it to be. And then the water just pours out into my tank. Pretty good flow, 60 gallons per day there. Hopefully my tape job sticks. Just use some electrical tape just to kind of hold it in place. It goes across here, and then I have a piece that wraps back around both sides. So there's how the water comes in. Now, I don't have a drain anywhere in my basement, so I have no overflow, nothing to make the water go out. As you can see, you probably saw this earlier, there's another line right here, this braided line. That goes out, and I pump it right to the outside of my house. Now that is normally how I drained my tank anyway. So, but my old water pump was going bad, so I put another pump in. I got a brand new utility pump that I wasn't using anymore. I was using it for a different reason. So basically, this pump right here will pump the water up and out, past the check valve, outdoors, out to the side of my house. Now, I understand you think I have to manually turn that on and off to get rid of the water, but I have this little float device here. Yeah, and you can't, maybe you can't see it. You can see the tip of it in the water. I drained this down just a little ways. I'm letting it fill back up with filtered water. Yeah, I don't know how well you can see back there. Anyway, that is a float that runs down this yellow wire. I follow it down to this box I put together. Sorry about the lighting's not very good here. Now the pump is plugged into there, into this box I built, and there's a switch on it. The switch is so I can manually turn the pump on if I want to drain it. Now inside this box, you can see it's fairly thick. Inside there's a transformer, 24 volt transformer, and a relay. So when the relay clicks, because of the float, it powers this plug without having to switch this. This can stay in the off position. It will just power this on and click the pump on to pump the water out. So, and then the power goes out here all the time. You probably can't see this, but I have a UPS down here, and into my UPS is plugged in not my filtration system per se, but my pumps, my air pumps, and the pump to pump the water out of the house is plugged into the this is also plugged into the power, or the UPS. That way if the power does go out, you know, at least I got a little bit of time that my pump will pump the water out, and I won't have to worry about overflowing the tank if I'm not here. Of course, you know it won't last forever, but it gives me some time, you know, safety factor. And that also activates, the battery backup also activates the pump for this sponge filter and the air pump for my moving bed filter back here. So at least I have some filtration going, and I have some, you know, well, water movement yet, agitation on the top of the water, whatever. But anyway, that's my quick little video for my drip system. Thanks for watching.